Hi. Today I'm talking to Timber about the company Datamove. The company Datamove originated from a research project that Timber was in a leading role. And Timber has been advising Datamove on their business model innovation, coming from a technology into a business.
Yes.
So Timber, could you tell us what and who is Datamove actually?
Yes, that's a nice question. I think it's a nice company that arose out of this research project. So Datamove is a young French company based in Nice. And what they do, they offer global data management solutions where they manage data from the source to the final user. And in particular, they have now their platform called CityMove, which is a smart city application.
Okay. And for this smart city app, who's their main customer?
Well, as you maybe might guess, it's actually cities, and especially people in the city that want to promote the city to city visitors or maybe residents in the city to make to show what the city has to offer, basically.
Yeah. So the cities and the parties in the city, they are the customer. And what is the main problem that Datamove is solving for them?
Well, the problem for cities is that there's so much information that it's very hard to get all this information in one place from where you can inform your visitors. So, so the main problem for cities is actually to find solutions with which they can gather all that information, and not just gather that information, but also integrate the information such that information gets related.
Right.
And once they gather that information, of course, the problem is, or challenge is, to get this information in a nice way to visitors and residents in the city.
Aha, so it's gathering, integrating, and making it available, the information.
Exactly.
What kind of product do they offer to solve these problems of the city?
Yeah, that's the interesting part, because that also came out of the research project. So what they offer is a platform, and on the one hand, the platform has functionality with which they can gather all this information and with which they can integrate the information in one place in a database, but it's a smart database, so we call it a knowledge base.
Right.
And the second part of the platform is that they have functionality with which you can create your city apps that make use of the knowledge base. So those are the two parts of their product.
Yeah. So with that product, what are the main benefits or values that it offers?
So on the one hand, for cities, they don't have the burden anymore for collecting information from all different sources into one place. So that's for the cities. That's a big benefit. But on the other hand, for the visitors, it's much easier to be able to know what the city has to offer, in terms of places to visit, in terms of accommodations, hotels that are available, in terms of events that are going on, because the knowledge base, the platform, collects all this information and makes it available via these apps. So visitors can much easier plan their visit and really define the things that are most relevant to them.
Yeah.
And of course, if you do this in the right way, the city can make itself much more transparent. Things can be found, and city visitors can have richer experiences because they are now aware what is available.
Yeah, interesting.
Yes, it's a
very nice case, very nice platform connecting cities and citizens and city visitors.
Definitely.
So, thanks a lot, Timber, for the explanation. And for you, good luck on working on the case assignment on Datamove.
Have fun.